Hello everyone, it is Pat with an Oracle card reading and message for our weekend, Saturday, November 7th and Sunday, November 8th. It's a Saturday, so today's kind of a relaxed, laid-back day. I've got my sweatshirt on. It's an easygoing day, even though I am going to work eventually. But when I'm hanging out doing stuff around the house, as I'm sure many of you know, you're kind of in your relaxed, easy attire. So for today's reading, I'm going to be using my mixed fairy deck. This is the magical message and the healing messages from the fairies, also combined with some guardian angel cards for today. Because Saturdays are kind of the weekends with their easygoing, relaxed pace. Call for the fairies. So, and fairies are also very close to the earth plane. So I felt drawn to call upon them today, just to for whatever messages we need with regard to the earth, things going on, the day-to-day tasks that we need to do, and things going on in our material world, which the fairies are very closely connected to. So let's ask the fairies what's going on, what we need to know. Okay. What's ahead for the weekend? What do we need to know, fairies? Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's a few too many cards, spilling out all over the place. Okay. All right, so there's three messages that have come out here, and the first one that popped out was this one: express your individuality, and it says, allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. So this is a message. Look at this lady. She's very kind of uniquely dressed. So it's about expressing your unique individuality and things. And, sometimes our quirks, our mannerisms, sometimes we can feel very self-conscious about them. I know I certainly do sometimes. But what this card is saying is that, sometimes those are part of your personality. And, they're part of the uniqueness that you bring to something. So embrace them. Embrace those unique qualities about yourself. And not just embrace them, but express them. Let them be seen. And most of all, allow your true self to shine. It's important for you to be yourself in some particular situation. And you never know how it's going to bring light. Sometimes you just don't know the positive impact that you can have upon somebody else just by being yourself, just by being your quirky little self. So, embrace that and these qualities and aspects of yourself and allow them to be just allow them to be out there today. It doesn't mean you have to be crazy. It doesn't mean you have to be obnoxiously whatever. But it's just, being willing to let your true self be there. In some situation, whether it's a work situation, a personal situation, what have you. It's okay. So the other ones that came out, which is actually, they're really interestingly tied in with that message, is self-appreciation is one of them. This says, see the angel within and love yourself more. Okay? So it's about appreciating your own value, all right? And the value that you bring to your life, to the people around you, and to the situations that you're involved in. All right? And what you may find today is that you get expressions of appreciation from other people that are allowing you to appreciate yourself more. All right? But it's also urging you to take the steps first, too, to appreciate yourself. And all of our little, our quirky little, mannerisms and things that we have, there's a wonderful law of attraction coach here on the internet. Her name is Jeanette Ma. You can find her at Good Vibe Coaching. I think it's goodvibeuniversity.com. Anyways, she had, in one of her blogs, she had talked about just, all those funky things about yourself. She would just laugh and say, gosh, I love that about me. Maybe it's the way you snort when you laugh or something like that. Or looking at all of your quirks or things that maybe seem to you to be faults, that you might normally get down on yourself about, just look at them, take a step back and lightheartedly look at them and say, God, I love that about me. And it's about appreciating, who you are and the uniqueness that you bring to the world. That's very clearly the message between these two cards. Because you know what? Ultimately, this card it says happily ever after, and it's letting you know that the movie that's currently going on in your life ultimately does have a happy outcome. So as you take these steps, appreciating yourself and letting your individuality shine, there's a happy outcome in it. Ultimately, you'll find that when you embrace yourself, accept and allow your true self to shine and appreciate yourself, by taking care of yourself first, then the happily ever after is the outcome. That is the result. Okay? And this has got a kind of a fairy tale image to it, but that's what, the fairy energies are about. It's just letting you know, it's equivalent to the same card in the Archangel Michael deck about a favorable outcome. Okay? So that's what's going on with the fairies. I do also want to call on Archangel Michael for a message for us today. Only because I like to call upon an archangel. Archangel Michael, what's your... Okay, so he's having a sort of a similarity in the message. He's like, be gentle with yourself, all right? And, when we allow our true self to shine and not, maybe have a judgment or harsh words directed at ourselves, or always expecting more of ourselves and always pressuring ourselves to get to that next level. When we stop and appreciate what we already have and who we already are, that's an act of being gentle with yourself. And he's urging you to do that at this time. It says, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself excuse me, with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. And I want to call attention to that releasing feelings of guilt, because actually I believe on Doreen Virtue, who is the maker of these cards, on her Instagram card today, there was a similar message about releasing guilt, letting go of it so that you can get to that favorable outcome. Okay? From the angels' perspective, they say guilt does not serve us. Okay? The point is to learn, step back as the observer and look at the lesson that you learned from it. And feelings of guilt can block our good from coming to us. Why? Because, in so many ways that we've been brought up, guilt demands punishment. And so when we are preoccupied with feelings of guilt, then, about whether it's about something we've done or haven't done, we can attract to us punishing experiences by the law of attraction. So Michael's message is about be gentle with yourself. It's, yes, maybe you've made mistakes in the past, but you've learned from those mistakes. And that's the most important thing to go forward with. So treat yourself gently, appreciate who you are, let your individuality shine. These are the messages for this weekend. All right? Take care, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care.